had on film on Saturday's game?
Just a lot of stuff that's correctable. And really every aspect. I've seen offense, defense, and special teams for sure. A bunch of stuff we shot ourselves in the foot, and we already moved on after Sunday, so just ready for the next opponent.
What does it take as a wide receiver, not as a returner, to get the execution down a little better? It seems like, at least from our eyes, that it needs to be a little more crisp. But what are you seeing?
Just a lot of like you said, like it's kind of repetition. You just got to get enough reps to, like you say, be crisp and kind of just execute in every aspect of the game. So it really just takes reps and time.
So the route on the interception, your feet just go out from underneath you on it?
And then we were talking all week. I'm not saying that's why I slipped. I looked before I got out of the break, but probably should wear grass cleats instead of turf. So
obviously a tough loss and a big rivalry game, but how do you guys move forward and just move on from that game?
Well, kind of like I said, it's coach tells us 24-hour rule. So we come in, watch film on Sunday, kind of go over all the details and everything that went wrong, what we could do to fix it, and moved on Monday. And like I said, we're already on the UMass, so ready to get after it Saturday.
By nature of his position, Mark gets a lot. He gets a lot on social media and otherwise from fans. Why do you guys still have faith in him?
We just know him as a person and as a player as well. I mean, everybody makes mistakes, and it's only been 2 games, and you can't judge anybody off of 1 or 2 games, or even 3. So it takes time to get settled in the system, and we all know he was injured for most of the year, and he was kind of getting the stuff late. So, like I said, repetition and time. There's still a bunch of stuff to fix as an offense as well. So it's not him, and it's just everyone as a unit coming together to be better.
What did you see? I think it was a punt early in the third quarter. It bounced. What did you kind of see on that one, like catching it versus letting it bounce?
I just got a bad read off it, and then I was not expecting it to take the bounce that it did, but it ended up obviously taking a bad bounce, and then tried making the most out of it, and didn't work out so well.
So does LeVar kind of suggest you maybe just run up and catch it instead now,
sure.
and
after
instead of
watching
playing
it,
back?
I kind of knew in the moment. I was like, I should have caught that, and just got a better read in general. But just stuff that won't happen next time.
How do you feel like with wide receivers through 2 games? Like, what's your assessment of how you guys played as a unit?
I think we played well, but there's been a lot of stuff on tape that all of us can correct, including myself. And I know as a unit we're much better than we've been. And the coverages and everybody. We've kind of dealt with some. You guys see, Iowa State has a pretty crazy coverages that they play, and they kind of drop a lot of people. So kind of back to playing some more traditional defenses now, which is nice to get used to. And like I said, we're just ready to get rolling.
Is there a sense of urgency to improve?
Yes, for sure. And that's kind of coach has been hitting on that. It's not a 2-game season, and like I said, we've already moved on, and we're focusing on every day and each detail getting better and better, and see where it takes us Saturday.
Are there goals you kind of put on the metaphorical whiteboard for a game on Saturday, a game in which you're favored, or is it just as simple as like the goals are the same every week, just getting better, getting the win?
Well, we have standards put in place before the season starts, and we have stuff on the whiteboard. We have little posters in the room as well, so it's kind of standards we try to stick to for the whole season. But in terms of week to week, there's certain details, and you just have to respect every opponent, no matter who it is. And like I said, we're just ready to see what we can do this Saturday.
Do you feel like, are you guys running more RPOs compared to last season? Or?
Yeah, for sure. And last year was still kind of the first year implementing stuff, and more experience with everybody, and it's kind of allowed us to add more stuff in the RPO game.
What's your responsibility as a receiver, in the RPO? Are you running a route no matter what, or what's your read kind of during that?
It kind of depends on the play or whatnot, but you typically running a route on the RPO depending on the play.
What's the learning the slow mesh? How does that factor in?
It's been pretty unique, and we watched a bunch of clips from Coach R in Wake Forest, and it was pretty cool to see how all that stuff works out. And that takes time as well to learn, but I feel like we've been developing and getting better in that for sure.
What was it like implementing the slow mesh in a game on Saturday?
It's I personally was not in on it, but You can kind of see how it messes with the defense, and just if you have a safety or a corner who's not disciplined enough, it can really get them. So,
How long, like, when did you guys first start putting that in? Like, was it in the spring?
it was spring. Yep, spring, and then we kind of more towards fall implemented it a little more.
Do you expect you guys are going to use that even more moving forward?
I think it kind of depends on the opponent as well in the defense, but I could definitely see us using that more.
Does it work against your defense?
Yeah,
Slow
yeah,
motion
it
does,
has,
really?
and they were all like, "What the heck is this?" Like I said, it's a unique thing, and it's cool.
So you
to see it
surprised
work.
them with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
When you were watching the clips of Wake Forest, like, had you known about it before? Or
No,
like,
I never did. We watched it the first time, like, what in the world? And then it's cool. He just holds it until the defense comes down and throws it over top, or hands it if he's sitting back. So it's pretty cool to see.
Is Warren, like, has he kind of spearheaded, like, teaching you guys, or is it Lester as well?
It's been both. I mean, obviously for that, it was mostly Warren, but yeah, it's been kind of a mixture of both.